Hi, well, I thought what we would do this morning is just tell you a little bit about what's happening with the food bank, the Hope Central Foodbank. We've told you about it before, but things change and things have upgraded and updated. And so I thought we would come into the back hall and meet with Jacqui McFarlane, who is the manager of the food bank, ask her a few questions and show you what's going on here in the back. So, hi Jacqui.
Hi.
It's nice to see you and nice to be here. Straight away, for those of us who haven't been into the back hall recently, we can see it looks really different. To start with, it used to be over there, but now you're on this side of the church and it looks like you've got a sort of wall there. Tell us a little bit about the new setup and how it's working.
Well, we've moved it over basically because we've got the end cupboard now, so we've got some storage space, which is really good.
Do you want to take us through and show us?
Take you through. We've confined it so that we can still use the rest of the hall, which is really good. As you can see, we've got all our stock along these shelves along here.
And here's Jill, one of the volunteers. Her phone's just gone.
And then we've got our fridges and freezers along this side. We are very well stocked at the moment as well because we've just had Harvest Festival, which was wonderful. So a lot of the schools collected for us. So this is the store cupboard that I was talking about that used to be for Praise and Play, I think, and now is my wonderful store cupboard, which I can put lots in.
Brilliant.
So yeah, it's really nice because now we're in a smaller space as well. It makes it a lot easier packing the bags, the food hampers up for clients.
And tell us how that works, because obviously you've been doing this quite a while now, and clients come regularly every day. But how do they access the food bank?
Usually they come through a referrer, so the referrer will be either a social worker, it can be a GP, it can be job centre. People that are struggling will usually go somewhere where they think they can access some help. So these referrers then, they have referral forms now, they send to me, and then I access them so that I can make up the hampers and then we deliver them out. So I have a wonderful team of volunteers which come in every day. I have some that, like Jill you've just seen, that comes in and packs parcels for me. So on my book I'll put just the name and the number of people in the family, and it's usually for 1 or 2 weeks so that they know what they're doing. And then we've got a team of drivers that take them out and deliver for us, because we didn't want people just walking in and out of the church hall all the time, and it makes it easier for us to just pack them up and send them out.
So if anybody watching this would like to be a volunteer, could they come and help you, and how would they do that?
They could if they contact me, and they can contact me either in the hall. I'm in here from 11 till 12 Monday to Friday, or they can go through Hope Central and find my email address on the website or my phone number. And
is there particular areas of need at the moment that you could do with volunteers?
I have just got a couple of new volunteers starting with which we're going to talk about the Christmas project in a minute, which we are getting some volunteers for there. If anybody wants to volunteer for that, we would like volunteers for that. I do keep a list of volunteers so that as I'm getting busier, like I am at the moment, I will contact someone and get them to come and help in the areas that I need more help with.
Brilliant. So you talked a little bit about Christmas. Obviously, we're in the middle of November now. Christmas is not far away when you think in terms of hampers and help. Tell us what you're planning for Christmas this year.
We did the Christmas project last year and we gave out, I think it was roughly 400 parcels to families in need in Cheshire East. This year we'll be doing the same, but we're starting it a little bit later. So we're starting collecting on the 26th of November. Just basically, as you can see, I'm in a small space to actually take things in at the moment. But Steve's kindly given us the hall a few weeks before Christmas, so we'll be using the other side of the food bank, the whole hall, for the Christmas hampers, so I can still run the food bank for people in need of hampers every week. So we will get donations coming in from the 26th of November, and then we'll start packing them up and sending them out to people who need hampers for Christmas. Now, these are people probably that don't need help all the time, all through the year, but they're people that struggle at Christmas, families especially. If they've got a very, very low income and they're struggling to get by week, they can't buy presents for their families, for their children. And we think it's nice that we provide the Christmas hamper for Christmas, take that pressure off them, and the money they would usually save for that, they can then buy their children presents. So it's giving the parents the opportunity, rather than, I know there's lots of charities that give toys and things, but rather than something that the child's not asked for, the parent can actually make sure they fill a Christmas wish for the children.
That sounds wonderful. And you gave out about 400 parcels out last year, and it's probably going to be the same again this year, or maybe even more?
Probably will be, maybe more. We have been, the numbers have been growing within the food bank as things have changed through work, through the COVID, coming to an end with furlough, also with benefits changing for people.
Now, if people watching this want to contribute towards the Christmas hampers, or even come and help, what are you asking for Christmas hampers?
For Christmas hampers, it's nothing fresh, so it's not really everyday things. So I have got a list on my wall which I'll come and have a look at. There's selection boxes for the children, but if it's advent calendars being donated, rather before December, so that we can put them in normal hampers, because obviously the selection advent calendars start on the 1st of December. Then we've got tea and coffee, squash, which is something we don't have an awful lot in the food bank to give out, so that's something that's like a luxury item to some. Jams, marmalades, tinned ham. I have got a lot of small tinned ham, but the bigger sort of ones for families would be nice. Chutneys, sponge puddings, so either big ones or individual ones, which are really nice. Mince pies. The mince pies, though, have to have a date on that's past the 25th of December, because a lot of them have a date that's a lot earlier than that as well. Savoury snacks, sort of like, I don't know, Twiglets, little crackers, crisps, things like that for them to have. Savoury biscuits like cream crackers and things. Christmas puddings, of course. Christmas cakes, chocolate logs, tinned fruit, luxury biscuits, which always come out around Christmas time as well, sweets, and any sort of Christmas chocolates. So it is the luxury items we're looking for rather than the everyday things.
Brilliant, thank you. And they can just bring them to the food bank during the time that you're here and drop them off.
Yes, please.
And they can do that. You're going to start packing these at the end of November, so in the next week or two you want this.
Yes. So from the 26th, probably not that because that's a Friday, probably the Monday, someone will probably be in here in the afternoon at some point as well. The fire door, if someone knocks, someone might answer, they might not, but I am open from 11 till 12, so people can drop off then anytime. And
you will always need extra help in packing on at Christmas time, so if people had got some time and wanted to, they could talk to you about.
Yes, it's because we have to date check everything as well, so it is quite time consuming, and we do get sometimes hampers that are made up, given to us. We have to unpack them because we have to date check them and then check that the right number of things are going in for the right amount of people in a family.
Brilliant. Jacqui, thank you very much. I put you on the spot and asked you to do this video, so I really appreciate it. But it's an important time and you're doing such an important work. So thank you very much for taking time to talk to us. God bless.
Thank you, Steve. God bless.